Hello, I'm Dr. Mary Rensel. I'm going to talk to you about simple tools we can use to optimize the mind and mindset. The brain is powerful, but it's also fragile. When you think of your day today, all the things that your brain did for you, helped you see and walk and think and perceive nature around you, but it's also fragile in that it can be hurt by things. It can be hurt by diseases. It can be hurt by accidents. I had an experience as a fourth grader where I suddenly didn't feel well. I was running around on the playground having a great time, and suddenly I didn't feel well, and I couldn't even respond to people around me. I had a horrible headache, and I was rushed to the hospital and diagnosed with viral meningoencephalitis. And I remember the doctors around my bed, and I wanted to talk back to people, but I really couldn't. I felt far away, like in a tunnel, and it showed me personally what it's like when the brain doesn't work and you want it to, and how very fragile it can be and susceptible to things hurting the brain. And this table is in response to a new study that suggests that we may be able to decrease the risk of vascular dementia by 40% by doing certain things, always moderating your alcohol intake, always seeing your primary care doctor, always prioritizing social contact. Brains love other brains. We love to see each other, so we love being with people, even though safely these days with COVID. And we need for folks to complete their higher education so nerves can develop well. And if there are medical conditions present that need to be treated, like depression, high blood pressure, hearing impairment, and diabetes, and avoid obesity, smoking, head injury, and air pollution. So there's many things that we know can affect the brain function, but there are simple things we could do today to optimize the brain performance. We can move our body, we can breathe slowly and deeply, and we can rest abundantly. Moving your body actually releases chemicals that will help you have a better night's sleep tonight. It will improve your memory and it will elevate your mood. Everyone's heard of a runner's high. Moving your body can do that. When we breathe slowly and deeply, we can adjust our neurologic state. We can change it to a more positive emotional state. We can improve our memory and our creativity, and we can feel more peaceful. When we rest abundantly, we can wash away harmful proteins that are associated with Alzheimer's disease. We may be able to enhance our memory and help our emotional regulation for the next day. So sleep itself is very powerful. When you think about your brain and your brain performance, there are things you can do today to optimize your brain performance. You can move your body slowly and deeply, and you can rest abundantly. As a doctor, I see people daily who are worried about losing brain function or even have lost brain function, and their families and friends are very worried about them. As a fourth grader, I felt what it was like when the brain didn't work well, and I really wanted to communicate with people, and I wasn't able to. So I know how fragile the brain is. So this quote does help in that it says, vowing, even intense vowing, is often useless. The next day comes, the next day goes. What works is making a vivid, concrete plan. That's Dr. Carol Dweck. She's a mindset researcher. So take out your phone, pencil in when you're going to start your brain optimization plan with regular movement and regular deep breaths and what time you're going to go to bed tonight. So here's to your amazing brain. Thank you for your attention.